Welcome to Jimosi podcast. The government of South Sudan has threatened to shut down social media in the country if people continue to spread hate and division. And this was passed by the Minister of Information, Mr. AKA Lueth mwenyewe.
MML.
Yes. And
Was it on their Facebook page? On the ministry?
No, go to Juba I. So what people were saying is that they were saying if you people are not using social media to promote peace and harmony and you only spread the hate and division, then we can shut it down.
Okay.
My question is, do you agree with the government when it comes to shutting down of the social media?
No, I don't agree with it. That's like curtailing the freedom of speech. People should be free to exercise their constitutional rights, including freedom of speech and other freedoms and rights that come with them. Because by shutting down social media, you are trying to tame people or to make people not to hear out their opinions. And some of the things, I'm sure you've come across some changes that have happened within the government that were caused by social media outcry. Yeah, including some positive changes, some improvements and stuff. So social media, shutting it down is not the solution. If you hear that someone is doing something, then address that issue. And then as a matter of spreading hate and all those other vices, there are ways of dealing with them. That's why we have laws like defamation and stuff. So if someone is spreading some hateful messages, then use your technology to track them and charge them. Or let them serve as an example to the rest of the population. But shutting down the internet is not going to help because there are also some people whose main job is on the internet. Yeah. So if you shut it down, then it means you're going to cost their livelihoods. And what benefit is it to you and to them? And it's not like all the South Sudanese netizens are using internet to spread hate.
Yeah, as for me, I do not agree with the government and I will never agree with the government when it comes to social media. And the reason why I say so is because social media has so many benefits that have actually helped South Sudan in general. Some families are being fed through social media.
True.
Most of people are getting their news through social media because when it comes to the main media, the one that the government is controlling,
mainstream,
yes, there are a lot of filters that have to be done. And before the information get out, it is too late. Social media information is instant, raw and like that. Either it is bad or good, we're going to deal with it as we go ahead. And when it comes to these other mainstream media, they're controlled too much.
Yes.
Even sometimes they go off air. Sometimes they don't even put any update when things are happening. So we can't go back to the dark days when SPLA and whatever and SPLM used to control everything. Those days are gone. And shutting down of social media has led to uprising in many countries and overthrowing of government. It recently happened in Nepal. When the government decided to shut down the social media. What happened? The prime minister had to resign. Were threats there that will kill people? Yes, they were there and they killed roughly 70 or even more than that. But what happened at the end? The government had to resign. All the ministers, all the ministers' homes were burned. Some of the ministers, they were stripped naked. They were stripped and beaten with cane. So if if this government do the same thing,
you're going to beat them.
Yes, that's how ministers that be killing on Juba Road.
It's not Juba Road, but on the ministry's way.
On the ministries
near their
ministry
offices.
roads. Yeah, some people will be cane in public. So when it comes to social media, please be careful with what you say you will do to it. Because the things that are there, you people can easily deal with it. Like shutting it down is the old way of dealing with things. There are many ways of dealing with what you want to lead to the shutdown of all this.
Yes.
So for me, I will never agree with it, and there's no day I will do that.
Yeah. Also, like shutting down internet is like avoiding the problem, right? Instead of tackling the issue. Yeah.
And then also look at it this way. The office of the president, the most active page is the one that is on social media. They have no other ways where they get in touch with the citizens of what they are doing. It's only through social media, through Facebook, where they post that president met with so and so. The same thing to the vice president. The same thing to the Ministry of Foreign
Not
Affairs.
all vice presidents, though. The only active vice president I've seen is
Bolman. Yes.
I've seen Nyandengdi a couple of times, but not as active.
No one has actually been hired to be doing the work. That's what I feel like. And maybe they don't see the importance of being present on social media.
Also, the Ministry of Foreign Affairs.
They are very active there.
Yes, and Ministry of Information, Communication, Technology, and Postal Services. Ministry of MML. Yes, it's also active, as much as they don't post daily. Yeah, at least weekly there's something up.
These social media's news outlet or social media accounts are taking over. Even in US, in White House, a podcast has been allowed to be when they're doing the news briefing at the State House
to be recording
and post. They have been allowed. So these things is growing rapidly. Saying that you are shutting down is taking us back to the dark days.
Yes,
we can't do that. Please, somebody talk
about Makuei. You can't be saying please. They are not going to do anything. They said that last time, but they didn't do any.
Yeah, and this is what keep most of South Sudanese away from uprising.
Yeah,
because there are not a lot of things to do in South Sudan. But when they have social media, they get entertained. They forget even about the suffering. But if you take all these social media away,
people will be depressed.
All that they will be seeing will be a lot of no food, no salaries, no nothing. And it will even lead to a lot of more uprising.
Yeah.
But again, the reason why they were threatening to shut down the social media is because they want people to use social media to promote peace and harmony, not hate and division. Whose job is it to promote peace and harmony?
It's the government's job. You cannot let people perform your job. What are you going to do as a government? Yes. Deal with these intercommunal conflicts. Work on security. Not every week or every month there's a bus that has been ambushed somewhere along Nimule, Juba Road, Juba Road, and also other states. That this and this community have fought. Why do we have the military, the police, and the army if they cannot address the issue of security within the country? Yeah. And if you address such issues, then you're going to promote peace and harmony, because anyone who would think of attacking their neighbors would think of the consequences that would follow should they be the aggressors. Yeah. So you don't have to just say, let's be peaceful by word. You have to do it. Actions speak louder than words.
Yes, I agree with you. The person whose responsibility to promote peace and harmony is the government. Why are we not having peace? Is it because citizens are fighting themselves, or some citizens are fighting the government, or some armed group, or the government people themselves? Either they're in opposition or they're in the government are fighting themselves. It's not social media users. It's the government people and the opposition people fighting each other.
On social media, we only have keyboard war.
Yes.
And then at the end of the day, you go to your rakuba and sleep.
Yes. And if you want to promote peace, you are the people that have the budget. Bring the money, gather people that will spearhead the spreading of the peace, create the message of peace that you people want to be passed. Let people go out there and preach the importance of being a nation. not to threaten people to shut down social media. No, that's not how to deal with it.
You'd be surprised we have something like Ministry of Peace and something reconciliation and all those, but they don't do anything.
Yeah, it all starts like when you when there are no policies written within your government on how to deal with a lot of things. So that when anybody is dissatisfied with the service or with the relation that they have within the government, their option will not be to go to the bush. They'll have an alternative way of addressing those issues.
Yes, like mediation.
So that we stop people from rebelling. And then also we stop this idea of favorism if it is there. Let us start from, if we need peace and harmony, let us deal with the nepotism. You people can't be hiring your own children.
And then you leave other people out. Of course, we are going to make noise on the social media because we have nothing to eat. Our people don't have jobs. And then you end up having too much of a dependence on someone whose salary is not enough to cater for the entire household.
Yeah.
Also, like we mentioned earlier, social media is currently making like a lot of money. People are making so much money on YouTube, Facebook,
TikTok.
There's monetization. Instead of thinking of how to shut down the social media, look at these CEOs, the owners of those media platforms, and then work on ways through which your people can be monetized. Yeah. And as per who is sharing hateful messages and stuff, those platforms have ways of dealing with those things. Yeah. So those people who are spreading their message of peace, sharing their recipes online or just different videos of different things, lifestyle related, traveling, vlogs, they can benefit from that. And that would be a source of income. Yeah. And we will all not be talking of how the government is not hiring people and lack of jobs, because a lot of people would create their own jobs for themselves. Yeah, like if you look at Kenya right now, sometime back they were trying to make some policies to deal with the digital economy. Yeah, why is our government not thinking of such a move to make sure that our people also get monetized on different platforms and earn their living?
Yeah, this country, these people have to think outside the box. You guys don't have to take us back to Anyanya One era. It's no, those days are gone. And like in a country where there's so much, how do we call it? Where citizens are prevented from getting the right information, social media is not there, there's too much dictatorship. That country does not progress. As much as you people think to say that you are creating fear in people so that you can keep ruling, the country does not progress. Through social media, some of your citizens are able to learn of other things that are happening outside South Sudan.
Yeah.
And they're able to adopt and learn new skills. Just because somebody is spreading hate somewhere and you don't want to work on it, you want to shut down the whole thing. That's going to affect everybody.
Yeah.
That's not how to deal with it. Get your shit together and learn how to deal with this social media hate and whatever, the way they do call it. Yes, they are there, but are there ways that government deal with it? They are there. It's just that people are not willing to work in your government. People go to office, they sit the whole day, drink tea, eat lunch, even at office, and come back home. And you don't want people to talk. That's not how people work. You people should be improving our days, our life daily. Every time you report to office, you should be working on something that will improve the lives of South Sudanese.
Yeah.
Not
Instead
to think
of dragging us back.
Yes. So that one, you guys have to start thinking outside the box.
Yeah.
And what do you recommend the government to do to tackle the spread of hate and division among us citizens?
Okay, so let's say, for example, now that we have some government pages that are very active, they can just, even under their comment section, there are some of those foul messages, right? So you look at those and then you can try to address them not like going head on to them, but issuing statements to say that something like this is not good and all that. Yeah. And also trying to address the root causes, like why are these people talking like that? Because most of the people that talk of division, being like discriminated against, something like that, or being oppressed, are people who feel underrepresented in the government. And then they kind of see, let's say, for example, one of the most prevalent arguments is something to do with Dinka privilege. Some communities think by virtue of you coming from a Dinka tribe means that you are some steps ahead of other communities. So the government should look at it and then see, okay, so if these job opportunities come out, why not hire people who are qualified instead of just practicing nepotism and corruption and lobbying, and make sure there's representation at all levels of governance. That way, no community will feel underrepresented. And maybe some of these hateful messages might go away.
Yeah, so when it comes to spread of hate and division, it's the work of the government to deal with that. And the way that they can deal with it is, one, these social media platform, like you mentioned earlier, they have ways of dealing with these kind of hateful messages. If all the government agencies report that person, that whatever that they're doing is a hate message and it will cause more harm, either the person will be blocked or the message will be taken down. And every time that thing is taken down, the person will have to change.
Yeah.
And then now come to the government. It's you people, like I'm not recommending that people to be control of what is considered as not hate and division, but there should be some clear cut that if somebody is saying so and so to be killed, there's a message of hate. But if somebody is just dissatisfied with the services of a particular government, that's not hate, that's a fact. So they should work on how to deal with those, and they should stop thinking of shutting down the social media. It has nothing to do with your government failures. And what kind of hate is there? What kind of hate exactly? Because if people, yeah, I don't want to go into it, but I feel like it's this idea of like where there's rebel group and then there's government, and this side is saying this and this side is saying this. This is where you say, oh, the other party is spreading hate. No, it's because you guys have not worked with them to bring them into the government, so that they have nothing to fight. But so long as they are on the far end, they'll have something to fight always. And what you consider as hate to them is not hate. It's something good for them.
Yeah.
So it is relative to who say it.
I was actually scrolling through the Facebook page for the Ministry of ICT and Postal Services in the Republic of South Sudan on Facebook, and saw that on October 1st, they had shared a message refuting claims of some accounts that had been created in the name of Makuei Lueth. And these are like 3 accounts. They took screenshots and then wrote the word fake on those accounts. One of the accounts has like 250 followers. And on their profile description, they wrote, if you are upset with me because I'm always telling the truth, that's none of your business. This is the work of the government. The other account has 4.2K for friends. And then they say the National Ministry of Information and Communication Technology and Postal Services, South Sudan. But then the other one, the last one, it wrote, I think by the time they took this screenshot, this post was posted like 2 hours from then. It's written the current National Minister of Information and Telecommunication. And then one of the posts, like the immediate post that they had made, said those who spread nonsense on social media. Red Belt is not a rebellion. The narrative should be sent straight to the public. Currently, Pibor administrative area got over 10,000 militants, and the government never branded them as rebels. A rebel group doesn't stay in a place where there's an authority of the government. So clearly, as much as we know how Michael Makuei talks, this one's someone who has the right mindset would know these are not his accounts. And most of these politicians are actually not on Facebook. Yeah. And even these ministry pages, they are run by independent people, not the ministers themselves. So they issued a statement refuting those claims of those accounts, saying that the Ministry of Information, Communication Technology and Postal Services would like to inform the general public that the Facebook accounts created in the name of Honorable Michael Makuei are all forged accounts. Therefore, they are considered invalid and fake accounts. Minister Makuei doesn't have any Facebook account. Rather, he communicates through the official channels of the government. Thus, you are urged to disregard any writings posted on the Facebook account claiming to be Honorable Michael Makuei Lueth. Then it was signed by the press unit at the office of the minister, Ministry of Information, Telecommunication. So I kind of think probably this is where this thing is coming from. That there are people who have created fake accounts in the name of politicians, and they are using them to write things like about the Red Bell movement, in addition to those people who already use their own accounts to talk whatever they want.
But that's not how to deal with it. You just come to the media and you tell people that I have no Facebook account like the way that they are posted.
Yes.
You let other people share. So that from there, anything that people see is a fake information. And that one is done.
Yeah.
It's a done deal. And if you happen to have a Facebook page as a group, you have to get yourself verified, because this social media's companies, they have created that thing of getting verified, so that to always show that this is the right person.
Yeah.
So if you have your Facebook as the president, Salva Kiir, you get it verified. So that whenever we see that this is a verified account of Salva Kiir posting this, we take it. That this is actually true.
Seriously, yeah.
If it is an account that is not verified, we'll not take it. We'll just read it as some other fake news happening out there. And that's how you guys will deal with it.
Yes, and a fake account cannot verify the account using that name.
Yes.
Because for you to be verified, you have to provide your original ID. Yeah, and the name on your ID has to match with that on your Facebook. Yeah. So if you do that, then you cut all these
shenanigans.
Yes.
All right, so that's it for Jimosi podcast. Please let us know if it is okay for the government to shut down the social media so as to curb the spread of hate and division among us South Sudanese, or they have to look for an alternative way of dealing with it, some of which we have already given some of recommendation of what they can do to deal with it straightforward.
Yeah.
The companies that own social media themselves have a ways of dealing with it.
Yes.
And some of South Sudanese that have been creating those things, they might have suffered from such of their videos being taken down, their posts being taken down, their comment being deleted, and such kind of things. So so it's something that most people know. Don't shut it down, please. Yes.
Yeah, and if you shut down social media, then you are not shutting down the people on the ground too, right? Because the same kind of message will still be on the ground. And you see people going to wrestling or these social functions, and they end up fighting. Does that fight always originate from social media? Or is it something deeply rooted on the ground? So you have to look at all those avenues of addressing the root causes of this and see the way forward.
Yeah.
Let us know your thoughts.
Yeah,
Do you agree with us or?
Yeah, because I was saying Junevina has always been having conflict and whatever before social media.
Trauma.
Yes, so don't put this blame on social media, please.
Yeah.
Look for your ways to deal with it.
Yes. And please consider subscribing. We are on our road to 3,000 subscribers by the end of this month. We are less than 150 away.
Yes.
Yeah.